it is. If you guys haven't heard of Red Fox Crypto, he's another cryptocurrency YouTuber here on YouTube, obviously, because he's a YouTuber on YouTube. Make sure you guys go subscribe to Retro Mike in chat as well. But I'm going to react to the end of GPU mining era. And because obviously GPU mining has not recovered this cycle, unfortunately. And I want to see what he's got to say.
Today's the day. I got to get this done. I've been putting it off and procrastinating because it's going to be a tremendous amount of work, and I think I'm going to be a little sad about it. But what I got to do is get all of this stuff cleaned up that's out here in the garage. None of it is mining right now. It's all offline. And so it's time to get it all cleaned up and bring it down in the basement. And that doesn't mean that I'm not mining right now. What it means is that all the miners that I have online are actually in the house, and the house is getting warm again because it's spring. Temperatures, I think, are going to hit like 80 degrees Fahrenheit today. And so I got to get that stuff rotated out here. This stuff inside in the basement just to start sorting through it all and figure out what I want to do. A lot of it is way past the days of profitability. So I got to do a lot of work. But that doesn't mean that I'm not mining. It just means that I got to move some stuff around. This one I'm worried about.
Clickbait, dude.
Of all of them. This one hasn't been opened probably 3 to 4 years, and those cards might be in rough shape. We'll see. We'll see what's going to happen with that. But what I got to do right now is set up some kind of workstation out there so I can start going through these cards,
this is just
through these miners, and just see.
I know Red Fox usually does more talking videos.
Who's going first?
So I was expecting that.
See.
As opposed to basically vlog style, Red Panda style video.
Maybe we'll start with, this one. Let's start with this one. I don't even know what this is. We're going to check it out here in a second. Got the table set up. What is this thing? Gold shell. The original mini Doge.
I got one back here.
The only thing I noticed on this, which is probably going to be true for
it's not mining.
Most of these, you see how that fan guard is kind of like rusting a little bit. I don't know if I could take a wire brush to it. It's probably not worth it, but we'll see what the rest of the rigs look like. Otherwise, it's in pretty nice condition. All right, who's next? Let's just go with this one. And I do realize this video would be 3 hours long if I took this approach to everything, so we'll go a little faster. But I'm curious about some of these older ones because I don't remember actually what they are. Let's see, what is this? Gold shell KD box, Cadena miner. Wow. This one, same kind of deal. Decent shape, just the rusting on the outside, but everything else looks really good.
What's going to happen with all these? Like, does this all just end up in the trash, or is there something we could do or organize to like repurpose this shit?
Let's clean this one up. One of the reasons I'm doing this too is though we're in the garage,
I was expecting
it's a attached garage. It's not a conditioned space, and the doors are open and windows are open and closed all the time as I come in and out of here. Let me unplug from this. I don't want anything to get rusted, especially like GPUs. I don't really care about these KD boxes so much.
Melted down? Is that it? Just melt them down?
That was a while ago. I'm still using a breakout board. It's probably a bad idea. So I don't really care about these boxes necessarily, but the GPUs and stuff, they have resale value, whereas these probably don't. So I don't want those getting corroded or anything. I've already lost a few that way. So let's get these cleaned up. I do have to hand it to Gold Shell on these ones. They look essentially brand new after years out there in the garage. Like, really nice condition. But they don't make any money anymore. Time for the Black Miner F1 FPGA. Is my first FPGA ever. Last thing at mine, I think, was Kaspa before it went ASIC, and it made money again with that. But this thing is sentimental to me. Let's see what kind of condition it's in. We'll bring it out there. Looking pretty good, actually. Oh, maybe not. There's a lot of rust on there. It's actually pretty dirty. We're going to have to clean this one up real nice. I kind of love just looking through them, especially outside. Machine, nature. First batch has made it to the basement. Also got one of the Jazz miners down here. I got to get the rest. There we go. That's the start. And already this feels like so much work. I imagine this floor is going to be covered shortly. I think I'm going to keep going with the 8.
Are those Jazz miners unprofitable too now?
6. So let's take a look at this iPolo one next. You don't really hear much from iPolo these days, especially for home miners. They used to be really into home mining. This one is dirty. OG Jazz miner is next. That one is filthy. me and this miner go way back. This thing made so much money during Ethereum. Oh, can you see the top? Look at all that pollen. Let's get this outside. That one might need to get opened up. That's like caked on pollen that I can't get to in there, but pile's growing. Let's keep going. So easy stuff is done. Now we get into the hard stuff. Let's start with this rig right here. This one shouldn't be too bad because I cleaned it up recently when I rebuilt it and put it out there. So these are all...
This nice rig. I have so many of those motherboards right there.
3060 Ti's. They've been mining
H110
for
BTC.
a while. I probably just turned them off like a week ago, but let's see what we get here.
Or whatever.
That one might not be too bad either because it's pretty high up. So hopefully it kept away from all the dust and pollen. I gotta go get it. Looks mostly just dusty. Not a ton of pollen, maybe a little bit. And why that's tough is like it sticks. So let's see. You can see it on the power supply.
I don't... an MSI motherboard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 slots. With 2 full 16s. So that was just a... I don't remember. I don't think I ever used one of those for mining.
Zotac, always. So that's 3060's gone, 3060 Ti's gone.
Crap! Zotac fans are trash.
Leveling up in difficult.
Everyone knows it.
Going from 6-card rigs to the bigger rigs now, and then that one I'm doing last because I'm so nervous about it. I think we're going to do this server case next. A little nervous about the server cases because they pull in so much air. So let's see what we got in here. Not looking too bad. These are all 6600 XTs.
Yeah, those are nice. Those are really big though. The XFX, man, the XFX 6000 cards were so big. I liked the Sapphire 6000 series better because they were more reasonably sized.
It's growing. We got what, 6, 12, 20 GPUs down here now, joining all the ASIC stuff. So let's see what GPUs are next. 12-card rigs are next, and I think we're going to keep it. Yeah, let's keep it AMD. Let's get this one out there. I got to say, I make some real pretty looking GPU rigs. 6600 rig is up next, 12 of them, and this one's in rough shape. Look at the ports. I think these were in a server case before this rig. There's just a lot of rust and built up stuff in there. But let's get it cleaned up, see what we get.
Swap them all for ASRock fans, Squirrel, on the Zotac.
We added another 24, so we're up to 44 GPUs now down here. Oh man, I'm tired. This is a lot of work. Let's keep going. 3070s are next, right here. Let's get this unplugged. And then after that is the one I'm dreading. I'm actually super pleased with how this one looks, and I'm realizing I think I put it together not too long ago. Those AMD ones were way older, so this should be just a quick clean, and we're good.
I mean, all of them have to be torn down, repadded, and pasted before you can sell them.
I don't think you realize how much you have until you see them all kind of together like this. And this isn't even all of them. So where we're at 44. We just add another 12. So we're at 56 down here. And that doesn't even count just the server cases of GPUs everywhere. Oh my gosh, this is so much work. Okay, so we got to go do that last rig. Here's why I'm worried about that one back there. It was very close to this door here that I had open during the Ethereum mining days so airflow could come in. And although it was on the top shelf, I think it got a lot of moisture in it because what you see on the outside of the Octominer is all of that corrosion.
Where is he that there's so much
going pretty much just all the way down? It's really bad. Over here, USB port.
That looks like salt damage, doesn't it?
Is rusted. The GPUs never stopped mining when they were mining, but I've just been so nervous to open this up until, I'm still nervous actually, but we're going to open it now. That's 12 3070s really tightly packed in there from what I remember. Oh, here we go.
Those white gigabytes. Those white gigabytes will sell good if you clean those up. People are always looking for white cards for builds. Like straight up, those are probably the most value. Those probably held their value more than anything else that he's shown so far. I hope they're still okay. The white cards, like I sold all my white cards already. People buy those things up so fast.
So it's kind of hard to tell right now with them in there, but a couple things I see, you can see the corrosion back there. That's the worst. Some rust in there.
I like thermal pads and then graphite because the putty is a mess, dude. I'm not a fan of putty.
You can see all the oxidation on the top here. That's okay. These cards, the white ones, you see,
I don't think painting works like that.
the finish is disgusting down there. Rust on some of the screws.
I mean,
there.
if you can do it clean, and it looks factory, I mean, probably a good idea.
They're not great. They're not great. See the rust on the screws there? Not as bad. There's no animals inside, so that's good. All right, this one's going to be a lot. I'm going to blow it out now. This will definitely have to be a take apart in the basement in a future video. That's all of them. All right, so let's see. All the rigs.
So just like a note, when you're blowing out your rigs and fans, you want to either hold the fan still while you're blowing over it, or at least unplug them from the device. So the reason is it's not that you have wear and tear on the fan, which, I mean, you could technically argue that, right? But not as much of a deal as that when you spin the fans, you force voltage back into the fan header, and you can short the fan header out, and in some cases you can short the entire device out. So that's the real risk with the fans.
So let's walk through them here. Those are the 3060 Ti's, 6600 XTs, 3060s, 6600 XTs, 3070s, 6600s, and all 3070s. I got the other Jazz miner down here as well. So there's 3 Jazz miners and then the miners from earlier in the video. Let's do a final count on GPUs here. So we got 6 is 12,
Correct, Texas Legend.
20. That would be another 12. So we're looking at 32. Plus another 12 is going to get us to 44. Plus another 12 is going to get us to 56. Plus another 12 is going to get us to 68 GPUs moved over from the garage down here. That was so much work. Let's wrap up this video. I'm so beat. That was an incredible amount of work, long overdue. I'm so happy it's done. I'm relieved. So next up, I just got to clean up the racks in the garage and then move some of the miners from down here out there because it's hot down here. It's 80 degrees.
I thought he was going to talk about GPU mining, like the end of it, and give us a whole spiel. It wasn't what I thought it was going to be. It was more like a vlog style. But I definitely like the video and share it with you all. Maybe I need to vet the videos I'm going to react to a little bit more beforehand. But make sure you guys go like the video. Give them some support. I'm going to call it for today. I hope everybody is having a wonderful week. I have surgery on Thursday. And then after that, I should be getting my release from the doctor to come off disability. And then I'll be getting back to work. So bear with me while I get all that stuff figured out and sorted. It's going to be kind of some ups and downs as far as time, etc. And I hope you guys have a good week. Yep. I'll see you next Tuesday. Don't forget to follow over at twitch.tv/blindrun. Probably be playing some video games at some point this week, I think. Maybe tomorrow night, but I'll see you next Tuesday. I hope you enjoyed this clip from the Crypto Mining Show. If you would like to see more from this particular episode, take a look up here. Don't forget to also subscribe to the channel. And if you want to support me directly, you can go to sonofatech.locals.com and become a member. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next Tuesday.